The Australian Open and Summer Festivals. January was a month of experiences. Ashwin, the CommBank Household Spending Insights, shows us that Aussies are still spending. How are households feeling right now?
So overall, household spending increased 0.5% in the month. A lot of that growth was driven by spending on essentials. Utilities in particular increase, mainly because the federal government wound back subsidies in the month of January. We also saw real strength in recreation spending. This was supported by, I think, a lot of the events that were on in January. Seems like the Australian Open, the summer festivals, they really supported spending on recreation over the month.
Everyone was enjoying their tennis.
Definitely.
When it comes to food and drink, there was a little bit of a dip. Are Aussies cutting back on this?
In the series, it showed that household spending on food and beverages had decreased by 0.3% in the month. So yeah, this was a little bit of a surprise, but importantly, we did see hospitality over the year increase by 9.1%. So this kind of is a sign to us that households are a bit more willing to eat out and drink out.
How are mortgage holders, renters and outright homeowners spending differently?
For several months now, we've seen mortgagors sort of the growth in their spending faster than renters and outright owners. Crucially, they've benefited from 3 interest rate cuts over 2025, which partly explains that strength. A lot of the growth in their spending has been on discretionary items, in particular recreation, but they've still had to spend a lot more on essentials, particularly utilities and insurance.
Now, Ashwin, what can we expect for 2026? What are the spending habits for Australians this year?
Over 2025, households benefited from a period of pretty good growth in their real incomes. In 2026, I think things will ease a bit. Crucially, the RBA increased interest rates in February, and we think they'll increase interest rates again in May. But also inflation has been high, and that's been dragging on households' purchasing power. Combined with a slight easing in wages growth, we see overall household incomes slowing a bit. This should eventually translate into slowing spending, though the timing's pretty uncertain, and that's where we'll be paying close attention to the CBA spending data. It'll provide us with near real-time insights on how households are travelling.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, Ashwin.
Thank you.